Hi, I'm Matthew Russo, lead educator at the Mobile Majority, and today we're going to be talking about viewability. Sorry, Cameron. He gets a little cranky when we say the word viewability. Specifically, we'll be talking about 100% viewability guarantees and why they're kind of a problem.
Problem? I thought the industry is moving toward 100% viewability.
In theory, 100% would be ideal, and guarantees are great. They make advertisers feel warm and fuzzy inside. Why? Because brands want to know they aren't wasting their money, and a 100% viewability guarantee can provide that assurance.
Really?
Well, sort of. Viewability sets out to answer two basic questions. Was our ad actually seen by a human? And if so, for how long?
As it turns out, tech vendors can only control half the equation, the part that ensures the technology works. Once a bid request is accepted, publishers determine ad placement on their app or website, and tech vendors control how that ad is rendered. But this only presents a user with the opportunity to see the ad. What about the other half?
Well, according to current MRC guidelines, at least half of the ad has to be on screen for a specific amount of time in order for the impression to be considered viewable. That means 1 second for static images and 2 seconds for videos. Whether or not they actually keep an ad on the screen for that long is another story. And that's something vendors can't guarantee.
Let's say you're on one of your favorite mobile websites catching up on the latest celebrity gossip. As you scroll through the headlines, advertisers work to grab your attention, but depending on how quickly you scroll, the ads on that page may not count as viewable impressions. Why?
Because even though the ad has been loaded, it was on screen for less than 1 second, which means it wasn't a viewable ad by current standards. So until vendors can keep users from scrolling quickly,
don't you scroll, don't you dare scroll.
There's no way to guarantee 100% viewability. So how are vendors making this guarantee then?
Well, they aren't. What these vendors are actually doing is prolonging a campaign until the advertiser receives the viewable impressions they've paid for, also known as a make good. Vendors are still serving non-viewable impressions. By serving enough total impressions, both viewable and non-viewable, they'll eventually hit the number the advertiser paid for, even if that means blowing past the campaign deadline.
This is not 100% viewability. It's merely 100% fulfillment. So the next time a vendor guarantees 100% viewability, know that they haven't solved the problem you want them to. They can't. They're merely repeating back what you've been asking for lately. Remember, technology can only take us so far. Ultimately, it's up to the end user to decide if they interact with the ads on their screens.